Today I'm going to break down paragraph 1 of the May 2026 Abraca case study to give you a better understanding of what is happening and help you get exam ready. Let's get started. First, we have the phrase publicly held company. You want to make sure that you know the advantages and disadvantages of a publicly held company. This could easily be a 2 or a 4-mark question. Then I want you to think about the sources of finances that are available to ABC. For example, personal funds would not be an option. However, share capital could easily come up. Also, you should review the objectives that a publicly held company might have. 2 good ones are profit maximization and protecting shareholder value. Both of these are objectives that are specifically mentioned in the IB syllabus. Next up, we have the phrase largest concrete producer. This means that they are the market leader. Benefits and drawbacks of market leadership is an HL-only topic, but understanding how this impacts them is important and can be used for context or application. Next, it's important to know that largest or market leader, market share can be measured by value or by volume. Finally, since they are such a large producer, they might be experiencing economies of scale. Think about different types that they could be experiencing. This will come up a bit later, but it's even more likely that they are experiencing diseconomies of scale. Don't forget that both of these can be internal or external, and you should brush up on the different types. Next up, let's look at their aggregates. If they buy large quantities of aggregates, what type of economy of scale is this? Hopefully you said purchasing. From this, we understand that they do not mine or collect their own materials, which means that they are operating solely in the secondary sector. They take raw materials from the primary and convert them into a finished product. Finally, the business that they are working with is a B2B business. This comes from the extra terminology, but we also know that ABC is B2B because they sell their materials to construction companies. To finish up, it's important to note the difference between cement and concrete. Cement is a dry powder made from aggregates, and cement is mixed with water to make a construction material and sold to construction companies. And finally, we can look at the last phrase through 2 different tools. What do you think they could be? First, we can use a SWOT. This would be an opportunity because it's positive for the company. And we could look at it using PEST. It might be an environmental, social, or ethical factor. If you found this video useful, I have a case study pack with 3 exams and a mark scheme. Just head to the description down below to get your copy. And come back later for the next video breaking down paragraph number 2.